Well, this is a very spectacular and interesting vehicle. Tell me about it.
Well, this has had an interesting history, actually, this vehicle. It was formerly an RAF fire crash tender,
Right.
and then a chap in Skegness used it for 5 years as a beach bus. And in that time, it lost all its original body. But I've built this cab from scratch myself and brought it back from the dead for playing with.
So what was it originally? It was Alvis.
Alvis Salamander.
And what was that? It was just designed as a fire tender?
Yeah, for aircraft fires.
And it's six-wheel drive, is it?
Six-wheel drive.
And how many steering wheels?
Front four steer.
And what's the sort of speed? Because he seems to be...
Well, it'll do 55 miles an hour on the road. And we've got a 5-speed pre-selected gearbox, so I can change gear very easily on the move, which is why we get the spectacular speeds, really.
And the sort of seating arrangement is quite interesting. The actual driver sits in the middle.
The driver sits in the middle, and passengers array themselves around him. Yeah, it's quite cosy, really.
What's the power of the engine? What's
It's a 240 horsepower Rolls-Royce petrol.
Rolls-Royce?
Yeah, 8-cylinder. Yeah. It was a 7-cylinder yesterday, but we restored one of them
well
overnight. We had an HT lead problem, but that's sorted. So it sounds a little bit better now.
With all these 6 wheels and this big Rolls-Royce 240 engine and everything, what's the sort of miles to the gallon?
On the road, we're talking about 5 at cruising speeds. But here, we're talking more like 5 gallons a mile.
5 gallons a mile?
On this sort of use, yeah.
Good Lord.
So when I start it up, the first 10 yards I've moved would have probably cost me 50p.
Oh, good luck, welcome to it.
Yeah. They're only for hobbies. Yeah.
Did you drive it on the road then?
Yeah, it's driven here and I hope to drive it home at the end of the day. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see, put it through its paces then.
Right.
Well, let's have a look at it, get into that mud and get going.
Certainly will.
While the Salamander's out having fun, it's all gone horribly wrong for this Suzuki. But fortunately, Mixed Truck is on hand to help out. Look at your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all part of the fun?
It's all part of the fun.
Now, you seem to be having a bit of trouble there on your side.
The tyres are not good enough, and we tried to get up and it wouldn't go up, so he tried to pull us up, and he pulled it across to the left-hand side and it just went straight over.
So, how many times have you been over on your side then?
That's the first time that we've been over.
Is it your first ever experience of such a thing?
No, but as a driver, yes.
So what did you think of it?
Not very good, is it? Trying to crawl back out.
Are you going to go and have another go at that bit?
No, not until I change the tyres anyway.
This rather clean-looking Scamel has just been restored back to its former glory and is about to enjoy its new life in the mud. So, what's the history of this Scamel, do we know?
I know that it went straight into the army and it was assigned a battalion. Then it got laid up for over 15 years and the previous owner bought it and carried out the full restoration, and I believe that was in '97, and I've purchased it a fortnight ago. So I'm still learning on this one and seeing what it can do.
So it's what, 30 years old or something, probably?
This was 1951, so it's 50 years old.
And are you going to go and get it all muddy now then?
Oh, most definitely. It's a big boy's toy and it likes mud.
Well, go on get it muddy.
I will do.
While Graham gets to grips with his new toy, let's catch up with the latest on our Malaysian challenge. This is day 3 of the Rainforest Challenge in Malaysia, one of the toughest off-road competitions in the world. The British team of Simon Book and Matt Cook in their purpose-built Range Rover have qualified in 9th place after the prologue events. Now the competition starts for real as they face the first of the day's 2 fast stages.
3, 2, 1.
Right on. Sharp left. One left. Go back. Sharp left, back, 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 back.
Where to now?
Left, 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 sharp left, sharp left, sharp left.
Simon is having real problems manoeuvring the vehicle around the tight tracks, and despite the fact that the Range Rover has been bobtailed, improving the turning circle, he still has to perform several shunts to get round the
Okay,
section.
go, go, go. Keep going. Now, hard to the right in here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Where to?
Right, 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 right. Left, 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 left. And stop. It's all right, it's all right, it's okay.
Simon is not happy with their performance on that section and hopes to make amends on the next
We
stage.
can't make it.
Straight on, as you are. As you are. Slow down, slow down. Now right, 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 right. Get power on, get power on. Right, right, right. Lockers in.
Just a back one.
Look, front's out. Go, 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 go. Right, right, right. Lockers out. Left, 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 left. Into the hole. Right hand hard down, nice and slowly in.
It's much better, and Simon and Matt have moved up to 7th position. It's still early days, but so far things are going according to plan. Later on, though, Matt has to deal with a common problem found in the
Right,
rainforest.
what I've got here, right, is a leech on my gut. This is obviously a false gut, this is not a real gut. So what you got to do, right, I don't normally smoke, so I don't let my mum see this, or my girlfriend. Job done.
And how was the operation, Mr. Cook?
Well, we've got some little jaw marks just there.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more before the end of the day, but...
We have to stop now, because Matthew's going to finish his cigarette and he doesn't want his mum to know.
Well, that's one of the most classic names in military history, Bedford Trucks. This is yours, I gather?
Yes, that's right. I've owned this for the last 5 or 6 years. It was my 40th birthday treat to myself. It's about the same age as me. It's a 1956 vehicle, so we're aging together.
Now, here in this quarry, I've seen these Bedfords whistling around, and they're all twisting and turning.
Yeah.
What is it about the chassis on these?
Well, they only have a limited suspension movement, and what happens is it looks as if the chassis is actually designed to twist as you're going along, and that gives you the articulation needed to give you the traction to get up the slopes and around the bends and over all the humps and everything.
And it's, well, of course, it's only 4 wheels, so it's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So will this be as effective as all these things with 6 wheels?
Well, it's interesting to see. Every vehicle has its pluses and minuses, but these were never originally designed as a 4-wheel drive vehicle. And I think they do absolutely sterling service. They will go at places where many other vehicles won't go, and one of the reasons is because they twist.
Now, here's one Bedford that's not going anywhere at the moment. Its passengers are somewhat marooned while they wait for the cavalry to arrive. At 22.5 tonnes, this AEC is one of the heaviest trucks here today and saw previous service with the British Army in Cyprus. Hiya. Well, it's nice to see something other than a Scamel. The AEC, that was a good truck, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit heavier than a Scamel. It's not quite as good off-road, but it has a go.
So what was this? Was it a breakdown truck for
Yeah, it's
the
built,
Army?
Yeah, it's built by AC for a breakdown truck for the Army, yeah.
What advantage did it have over those Scamels?
It's got a much stronger crane for suspended tow. It's quite a bit faster. This will do 45 mile an hour.
Right.
So for recovery work, it's like for normal road and minor off-road work. It's much better than the Scamel, but it won't match cross-country performance.
Now, it's got 6 wheels here. So is it 6-wheel
Yeah,
drive?
6-wheel drive. Yeah, and we've got 6 gears with a high and low range.
What speed does it do in low range first?
I think it's a maximum of about 2 miles an hour.
Right. Anyway, you've had a good day now.
Yeah. I'm just going to wash it off in the water before we go home.
Oh, right.
Try to get most of the mud off.
Yeah. Well, we'll go and have a good go through flat out. We'll watch you. Go on.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. So while Mick has fun in the water, I think it's time that I had some fun of my own. Well, you didn't think I was going to spend all day here and not have a go, did you?
Wheeler Dealers, the show that buys classic cars.